আপনারা দেখছেন ILFL Soccer Night।
Welcome back. We're in the final section of the ILFL Soccer Night show, and it's cups and more cups. We're going to talk about the ILFL Challenge Cup quarter-final stage. It is this Sunday, so all the games this weekend are cup games. So if you're not there, you didn't make it, did you? But we're going to talk about the 8 that are in this season's quarter-finals, and they are here on your screens right now. Beaumont Youth take on Reach Out, St Catherine's under-21 versus Burdett, Stepney B versus SCTA, Tower Hamlets B versus Weavers. Right, this is where I'm going to get to grips with a few teams now, because I'm looking at this quarter-final, and I have to say, this is a bang open tournament. And maybe I'll even go so far as to say there are some teams that maybe on league performance probably don't. I mean, I'll look to you now and say probably shouldn't be here.
Well, but they are there.
But they are.
They are. And I know a lot of people would be surprised, but cup games are different. You know, it's on the day and it's tough. And you can't take anything for granted, because on the day they could be very lethal.
Well, let's start from the top, and I'm going to start with you, Nanu.
Yep.
Beaumont Youth versus Reach Out. Beaumont got a great result against them in round 1 of this slugfest.
On the League Cup, this is the Challenge Cup. The other game happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was League Cup.
Yeah, like I said, you came out on top in that one.
Yeah,
yeah, that's all right. That's okay. We know we're going. You take chatting a little. So where we're going to go now with round 2?
Okay.
Part 2 of this.
First of all, I'll just make it clear. It's not out of principle that I disagree with Rashid. Okay, it's just purely because of facts and everything on the abstract information.
You are the stats man. So
okay, I think Beaumont Youth will have a tough time. St Catherine's under-21 played them last Sunday, and I've played for St Catherine's under-21, and I've played a few other games as well against other teams. Beaumont Youth, they're a very well-organised team. I mean, they started training, warming up an hour before the game anyway. And although they're really well-organised, the skills level isn't there. They don't seem to have that killer distinct between some of the other teams, It's just they don't have that. It's hard to explain. They're not crispy enough. Some of the teams that Reach Out at SCTA, they're very crispy.
Yeah, they're
Beaumont Youth are not. They're not. I think they're still early days for them.
But what you got to understand is this is their first debut season. A lot of the players haven't played Leonard before. A lot of the players haven't played with each other before. So for the youth team itself, it was just to get experience. For them to be actually in the quarterfinal of the Challenge Cup, quarterfinal of the League Cup, second place in the league, I think they've already overachieved. So going to this Sunday, they're not under pressure. Even 2 weeks ago, they knew Reach Out, and I've seen Reach Out, and I've told them how they play. Reach Out are one of the most successful teams in the OC Division 1, and I like the way they play, and the caliber and the quality they have, and the preparation. It's a massive club. So I know, similar to 2 weeks ago, Beaumont Youth will be under pressure. They'll be the underdogs. But on the day, like 2 weeks ago, if they can nick 1 or 2 goals and then try to defend as they did, you never know, it can be done.
So the result that Reach Out got yesterday, they got just in time, because they needed that for their confidence going into this one now.
Again, yesterday, I expected Reach Out to slaughter Stepney, but Stepney B came with a different plan. They said, we're going to have a go. And I think Reach Out was surprised, because Stepney B already lost to them previously, and this time they said, let's try. And they actually attacked Reach Out, and they're actually 2-0 up. But Reach Out, having the quality they have, they came back, and in the last 5 minutes, they scored the winning goal, 1-3-2. But overall, before the game, I think Reach Out were feeling confident. And I think next week, they'll be hurting, because they're at the League Cup. And this Challenge Cup is another cup for them to go through, and they won't want to miss out on that. So for me, Beaumont Youth, to be playing in that round is a bonus. And if they can sneak something on the day, then, it's a chance.
It is a chance. It is a chance. I'm going to move over to you, Shax. Don't worry, I've not forgotten you. I'm going to come now to Burdett against St Catherine's. Both teams here, I think this is quite a difficult game to call, because I think this is a game that St Catherine's can win.
I think that as well. I think Burdett are in a bit of a bad patch. They've lost heavily in the weekend, 10-1. It shows that they're defensively really open. And if St Catherine's can get the team together and play as a team, then I think they've got a really good chance. And so far they've done in the cup games, they're doing well.
They're there. Like I said, they're there. This is a chance for them to make a semi-final.
I really think they're going to win. I think they're going to beat Burdett because they've had 2-3 bad results, Burdett, in a row. So I think they've got a chance. If they can have a proper team, St. Catherine's, they got a real chance. Yeah, full squad. Then they got a real chance.
That really is the key for St. Catherine's under 21. If they have a full squad, I know Burdett have been having issues with numbers as well more recently, but St. Catherine's under 21, they do have some decent players. It's just that on the day, if they turn up.
Yeah, I think it's a tight one to call because I think both teams have a similar problem. Is getting the full squad on the day. So depends on which team turns up. I think obviously we'll have a better chance.
Not only that, it's keeping the players as well. You know, St. Catherine's have been having trouble retaining the players. I mean, if you look at all of the teams, there's bound to be an ex-St. Catherine's player in any of those teams, you know. I mean, some teams even got more than 1 or 2, you know. So I think the issue with St. Catherine's is that they can't keep the players. And if they can retain the players, then it would be a different case altogether. And there isn't a better time to turn this around now. And something has to be done. And I know something will be done this week to get things sorted out.
I know the chairman of the board, cameras, you're out there watching. Good evening, sir. Your team's up against Stepney B, and we're here, and we're talking about how impressive Stepney B were yesterday. This is a good game for them against SCTA.
I think Stepney will give SCTA a hard game, considering what I saw yesterday against Reach Out. They weren't scared. They didn't fear them, and they gave 100%, and they nearly pulled off a result. Considering that it's the second season, I think they've gone quite ahead of themselves. So come Sunday, and they'll know it's a cup game. They're the underdogs. SCTA will be thinking they should win the game, but on the day, I think it'll be a tough game.
Tower Hamlets Weavers?
It seems like a no-brainer, but I really can't tell, you know. I mean, Tower Hamlets has been doing really well, you know. Weavers, you know, sitting somewhere at the bottom. I can't see them going past Tower Hamlets. No way.
I have to say, I watched Tower Hamlets yesterday, and for a team that should have been comfortable on the day, for 60 minutes they struggled. They struggled. They've got the players, they've got the capability, but they struggled. And if Weavers turn up organised and determined and committed, they could put 1 or 2 past Tower Hamlets and surprise them.
I don't know, it's hard to say. Yesterday, when St. Catherine's under 21 played Beaumont Youth, you know, St. Catherine's started with 8 men, but we hold on for about 25 minutes without conceding a goal. As soon as that first one went in, the others just followed. So it's about teams just finding this opening goal, and as soon as they find the hole, they take advantage.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. I think it's sometimes it is about who gets the first goal, isn't it? I mean, because especially with these games, whoever gets the first one has the momentum. Yeah,
I mean, you're talking about Reach Out game. Reach Out were really poor yesterday. I was really surprised that Stepney lost that game when they were 2-0 up. But Bournemouth got a really good chance, and I'll go for Bournemouth winning that game again, giving the sucker punch to Reach Out. But it's going to be a very tough game. It's cold outside as well. You've got to make sure you warm up really well.
We've spoken about that, yeah. And players and teams not being, you know, looking relish in the cold weather.
Yeah, and concentration is really important here.
Zai, obviously you don't take part in the Challenge Cup, but I was just thinking, this was probably the season then really where Sai could have done with this cup, really, to build some confidence, some momentum, and this could have been a cup that you could have gone all the way in.
It could have been, yeah. It could have been a cup that maybe gave us that boost of coming to this Premier Division. Definitely, yeah. And I think just missing out on it is what knocked us down in confidence. But, I mean, you know, it's just about coming back up, getting our shape back, getting that work rate up again. And I believe the lads can do it again. We can definitely do it. We'll be up there challenging for everything again come the next season, for sure.
Good stuff.
We've got Summer League coming up. That's the league for us to work on and everything.
Build a platform again for the new
exactly.
season.
I reckon after Summer League we'll be out there. Bowman, we better watch out. You know, Tigers, we'll be out there. We'll be coming for them. We'll be coming.
Fantastic. Who's making the semi-finals, Rash?
I think SCTA will just probably beat Stepney. The others I can't tell, to be honest. It's I would love it if Beaumont Youth can pull off another result, which is going to be very, very difficult, which I know. But that would be a result for me if they can oversee Reach Out. But on the day, let's see what happens. But
Reach Out will want to make a final of a cup. and they missed
that's
out
the
on
problem,
one, yeah.
because they
Yeah.
already reached that. I would have preferred Bournemouth to actually be winning on this cup rather than the other one. Because this is the, obviously, Challenge Cup, only Division 1 and Division 2. The chances are obviously better with the level of teams you're playing against. So on the day, I'm still got that. There's always a chance. As long as there's 1% chance, you know, you never know. Because obviously 2 weeks ago, we pulled off an unbelievable result. But others with St. Catherine's and Burdett, I can't tell. Timeless B and Weavers, on the day, I've seen them, they can play. But Timeless B, they've got a massive squad. They've got a lot of experience. But again, it's a matter of on the day. Cup, we can't tell. On the day, it's anyone's game. We've seen it in our cup, in professional level. You know, on the day, who has hunger, desire, and passion, they will win the game. So let's just say, except for SCT, I can't pick the other 3 teams.
Rashid went the long way around to sit on the fence. Nanu, who's making it?
I have to say my thoughts and feelings are very, very similar. Not the same, but very similar to Rashid's.
I don't agree with you, Rashid.
SCTA will go past. There's no doubt about that. Because SCTA, I know SCTA. I've played for SCTA, and I know how they work. And I'll tell you that they will up their skills level. They will raise the bar, and they will do it. You know, it's just one of those teams that are so resilient, a bit like London Tigers. You know, I mean, give them a challenge and they'll take it up and they'll adapt. You know, that's what happens. Reach Out will definitely go past. There's no doubt in my mind that Reach Out wouldn't. The only if that I have is between St. Catherine's and Burdett, because that's on the day. I mean, those 2 teams are quite struggling, so, you know, it's difficult to say. Timeless will go through, Weavers. Yeah, Timeless will go through. I can say that confidently.
Okay.
Not like Rashid, not confidently. I'm a little bit more precise than Rashid.
Guys, we're going to leave it there. All right. Thank you very much for everything. Sire, listen, well done to Sire. Good luck with the rest of your season. And as long as you progress in terms of development and quality and structure, you're going to be there next season. All right. And we look forward to talking more about you as the season progresses. Shax, as always, thanks for coming in to give us the Bromley view and opinion on everything. Thanks to you guys for watching. We're right out of time. It's Cup football this Sunday, so get down and watch if you're not playing, because we're going to see some great games. Champions Cup, Challenge Cup, it's all there for you this Sunday, and I'm looking forward to being here next Monday with you to talk about it on the ILFL Soccer Night Show. My thanks to everybody behind the screen. Thanks to you. We're out of here. Good night.